Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the Eldredge Family Vlogs. Today is day 196, and thanks for joining with us, for clicking on today's video. I'm not sure what we're going to get up to, but I'm starting work on the shop this morning. Man, you would not guess that we're a week and a couple of days change from Christmas. It's like 70 degrees out today. Y'all, I'm in a t-shirt. What in the world? It's actually kind of crazy. But I am not complaining about it because, you know, it's been pretty chilly, and I am enjoying a little bit of sun. In fact, the next week it's going to be in the 60s to 70s for an entire, for the next week. So I'm very happy and excited about that. I do have Hayden here who maybe give me a hand on the shop a little bit later. I think we're going to go ahead and move some of these trusses around. But before I do that, I'm going to finish up welding on the trusses welding this truss that I started working on yesterday. To finish this truss up, it's almost done, done. I've got to come through and weld the back side here. It actually does not take very long. You know, it's a 15 foot or 16 or 20 foot truss. I don't even know how long it is. And I just go through and weld every couple of inches. And I also got to weld the end right here. So let's get after it. And I'm going to show y'all how this is done. I'm hoping to get, I would love to get all three of these done and outside. And I got to get some sort of rack or something to stick them on so they're not just laying in the dirt. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do about that yet. All right, I believe this truss is completely finished. So what I'm doing now is running a tape measure to figure out how long I'm cutting this thing at. Because I'm going to cut all of them at this length. And we're going to go with 207 inches. Future Crandall, 207 inches is what you want to cut that at. So that first half of that truss is finished. And I just do not have a good flat spot to put nothing. I don't know. I could stick it on the side here. That's probably the best bet. Even that isn't that great. And over here, obviously, we got all this, and we're going to be putting gravel here, so I don't really want to put them here. So I guess the best case is going to be on this side over here. And it needs a little bit of grading. So I think I'm going to go grab the neighbor's tractor and see if I can grade this out here a little bit. With all the crazy wind we had over the last 2 days, this place got just destroyed. We got trash everywhere. Our greenhouse, you guys know, completely got demolished, destroyed, gonzo. I did get Waffles pinned up a couple of days ago. He's been over there now. Yeah, we didn't want him wandering in the street, so he's locked up in there. We're gonna go get him some food and some water here. But yeah, sad day to see the greenhouse. You can see there was a track that ran all along here. This is the roll-up side. I mean, look at it. It's bent. It's not even fixable because that pipe is completely destroyed now. But there was a metal track that ran all along here. The wiggle wire track. This. And it got completely ripped off. It literally self-destructed itself completely. And I'm pretty bummed about it. But that is a problem for another day. As of right now, Waffle needs water. And so that's what I'm going to do. And the chickens. We'll fill up the chickens here too. I mean, there's puddles of water everywhere, so it's not like they're out of water. But their container is empty, so I got to get that filled up. Oh, man. Y'all, it's like 1 step forward, 10 steps back. You start getting things put together and cleaned up, and then, your greenhouse blows down. Y'all remember the ugly chicken that Marcy kept giving a hard time about. I actually don't see it over here, but it did get its feathers back, or it's starting to get its feathers back. The casing on the feathers has all started to actually come off, and so it's still alive and doing well. It just, for some reason, not shedding feathers, molting. It molted all of its feathers at once, and they didn't grow back before the chicken was ready. So, before the feathers were ready, I guess. So it kind of looked pretty funky for a while there. Thankfully, it's warm right now, like I said, for the next little bit. So, yeah, it made it through the cold spell. I don't know how, but it did. Same with Waffles. He's over there just loving it. I put him right under the biggest acorn tree we got on the property, and he's loving the acorns. There you go, Waffles. We got you loaded up with feed. You know what's crazy to me is during the winter how little water animals drink. Like during the summer, fill up their water once, sometimes twice a day, depending on how big it is or whatever. During the winter, like the chicken automatic water bucket thing, it'll go like 2 weeks before it has to be refilled. It's absolutely insane to me how, like, just, well, you don't need water when it's cold. Now, obviously, you gotta have water, but you know what I'm saying. And we're gonna get him a little bit of freshwater top off. So I reckon Waffles will probably be to a new home by New Year's-ish, I would guess. We'll kind of have to see. But we are planning on getting rid of him. We're just going through, getting things taken care of. There'll probably be a pretty good chance that we'll end up getting goats or pigs or, you know, some farm animals in the next year or two. But up until now, we've just been using this electric fence, which has been absolutely amazing. You guys know we've loved it. But we really want to get permanent fencing up, which will be better for everything, the animals and all of that. And so, but I know the boys want to get animals again. Where the heck is the lid for this? The boys miss the goats and they want to have goats again and stuff like that. So it probably will be something that we do in the future. But this time we're going to have things set up a little bit more before we actually decide to get them, whenever that happens down the road. Well, y'all are getting a little bit of everything today. We're going to go we're fixing to go over and see if the tiller is going to work. Our garden is looking fabulous as far as winter garden looks. It's covered in clover, which is actually really, really good for the soil. But what we got to do is actually till that in to incorporate it for our garden come the spring, which, believe it or not, is right around the corner. Maybe not quite right around the corner, but we're getting, you know, we got to have it cleaned and prepped before. The best thing to do is to have it, to till it in right now and then let it sit and it will regrow and we'll till it again. And we'll do that 3 or 4 times throughout the winter. And that will give us a really nice garden bed for when we actually go to plant in like February, I think is when we're going to do our onions. Gas on. No way! I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with that. Our tines don't look too bad. Let's see if we can do a little tilling. So I'm over here fighting this, and a lot of the roots and stuff on this clover are actually pretty tough for that little tiller. And I'm like sitting here, I was like, man, I wish I had a better way to do this. And then I remembered my neighbor's tractor is actually set up with the disc on the tractor right now, which that will at least come break it up, and then I can till it, and it will be hopefully, I think, super easy to do. So let's go get the tractor and see if we can make this a whole lot easier on myself. minute. So most everything right now in Oklahoma is dead, but we did plant this in winter wheat. And so that's why it's kind of stayed green over here, which is just beautiful. I love seeing green all year long. Just, I don't know, it does something to you, I think, to see green and just life outside. Just keeps you happy, especially during the hard, depressing times of the winter. Let's see, I'm excited about this. This could really help. This out and do this. Oh my goodness. Also, it does a 4-foot wide instead of a 1-foot wide. Well, folks, with how long things usually take me, and I was planning on this taking me a while, it is amazing just disking it. Now, when I go disc our backfields and stuff that have never been worked, you got to go over it like 4 or 5 times. This, because I've worked on it for so long and so many times, and I've tilled it last year, replanted all of that, 1 pass or 2 passes with the disc, and it is perfectly tilled, and I don't have to run our tiller over it. Now, obviously, when we go to plant, I probably will, and we'll keep breaking up the soil, aerating the soil. But for right now, this is amazing, and it's going to look so good. I think we're going to do the exact same thing to the greenhouse. Now that we have to figure out what we're doing with that. The boys all woke up from the naps. We have our babysitters over. They're twin girls, are the kid. There's some family friends of ours. And it's twin girls watching the twin boys, so it's pretty fun. And they're all out here just ripping on the dirt bike track. Looks like Maverick's getting some coaching lessons. So Martha's on her way back, and I'm gonna get this finished up before she gets home. Hit a power line. I figure I'm gonna hook on my makeshift drag. We'll see if it actually does anything, but go drag that around the track and see if we can get it to smooth out a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything, or if I'm gonna have to come through with a skid steer and do it, but it's just got a bunch of grass and rocks and crap on it, so we're gonna see if we can grade it. These kids are having so much fun. I love being able to make this for them. See if I can shape it up a little bit, smooth it out. Well, that'll work. Let's see if it's gonna, what it's gonna do. I was worried the disc was gonna hit like that, but maybe that'll help actually. Give me a little bit of dirt to work with. Go, Harvey, go! Well, it didn't do a whole lot. I really need to build myself a good harrow drag, modified for what we're doing on the dirt bike track to, you know, be able to drive over the whole thing and grade it. But Maverick said it looks good, so I guess it was a success. A success. Woohoo! Oh no! Well, that was a big wreck. Paxton, are you okay, Bubba? Come here. Maverick, you okay? Sorry, I don't think you guys saw each other, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. Did you crash? Maverick, crash? Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. You okay? Oh. Hey, Harvey, are you having fun? Double. There you go. Take a little break. Tell everybody what you think of this track.
I like it now.
Is it pretty smooth? We got some big rocks we got to go pick out of here. Look at that. That's a boulder. I tried to get dirt that didn't have rocks, but we got a little bit of rocks, huh? I seen you just flying super fast around it. You been going quick?
And I just crashed into Paxton's bike and he was still up, but I was down. And then he fall down.
Yeah, you guys crashed. Paxton, are y'all good? Okay, go ride. Harvey, where's your bike? You just checking out the track? Oh, this weather is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, well, the track is done. The garden is done. Mavi, what do you say? Is it time to go hunting?
Yeah.
Okay, Mama's gonna be home in just a minute and we're gonna go, okay? Maverick, what are we doing?
We're finding ducks right now over here.
Yeah, we've seen probably 1,000 ducks. They've all been up high in the sky flying around, but we're going out for a little afternoon poke at them. What's that? Yeah. See if we can get some more. you see?
I saw those 5 dogs.
That's awesome.
But I didn't
Dude, they're all locking up. Where are those?
Teal. All right, y'all. Talk about a success. That was absolutely insane. We saw probably 10,000 ducks. Mavi, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go pick some up? Okay, let's go get some. I think there's one behind us, behind the blind. I think so, but maybe not.
I didn't know you blew it.
What, bud?
I shot that one clear up here and he flew all the way down the way.
Yeah.
I see still another one
Oh,
still.
can I shoot my tail again?
Look at those two. Where is it?
I don't know. It's not here somewhere.
I think it's right there. I don't think it actually swam. I think it's right there.
Look. Look, that one's still there.
Oh, that is?
No way.
Is it banded?
It's a pintail. It's a young one, I think. That might be a widgeon.
Or is it a widgeon?
It's got a little pintail. See it? Is this the one I shot?
I think, I don't know.
His beak is blown up a little bit.
That's a widgeon, dude.
That's a widgeon?
That's a widgeon. That's a widgeon.
I don't know who shot this.
I don't know. It's a young widgeon.
Yeah, I was
Here you
going,
go,
it
Mavi.
was way too young. There's one flying right over there.
Okay, yeah, go walk and look for yours, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know where the teal went.
All right.
This way.
It tastes like Sprite.
Well, we made it home. We're doing sweet pork burritos. These kids. What? You want to try it? Here.
I thought he was talking about the cheese.
Marcy got a little crispy on the
reheating of
reheating of the
fourth
food. She forgot that she had it on.
time. Okay, I got busy.
We actually were in the middle of bathing the kids, so it got a little bit crazy. But we're getting this heated up. We're gonna eat dinner, and I guess we're gonna. What are we doing after that?
I'm watching the movie.
You're going to bed.
No, you didn't take a nap? Did you? No, I did in the boat. Yeah, okay.
He actually did. He didn't. I don't know how much he really slept, but he was sitting there doing the bobber.
They're right there.
Did you have fun? Or you don't want to go again?
We got a ton of random stuff done today. Actually, we didn't really get that much stuff done. We just did a ton of random stuff. Marcy, how was your activity?
It was.
You can be honest. It was a bummer.
Yeah.
She planned for 40 people and
48 people, that's almost 50.
50 people and only 12 showed up.
Like 12 to 15.
So, yeah, that was a bummer.
Just feels like a lot of work. I mean, there's nothing I can do about the amount of people that showed up. But it was just a lot of work and a lot of food left over. I vote next time we just go out to eat.
Yeah, seriously. So we ended up having those leftovers for dinner, and I guess we're gonna have the dessert tomorrow.
Yeah.
Marcy and I are Sunday school teachers for the youth, which are them, and like 2 or 3 others. And Marcy left all the fried ice cream at the church building last night, and the chips and salsa. So I guess we're having chips and salsa and fried ice cream as part of our church lesson tomorrow. We're gonna figure out how to connect that to the gospel, but yeah, it should be pretty good. So, but thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, you gave everybody a kiss?